But step your feet together. Bring one knee at a time into your chest and give yourself a little hug. So draw the knees into the chest. Let's go ahead and tuck that chin and make the neck long. And then if you'd like, you can even take the knees a little bit outside the torso and still hug in. You may feel like you get a deeper sacrum stretch in the low back. And if you'd like, you can slowly move side to side, just kind of rocking. So holding right here, let's get the knees over the hips. And again, you have to really draw your awareness into the engagement of the core. Arms are on your side. You're going to drop the shoulders down. Let's go ahead and flex our feet, and we'll do single heel drop. Actually, let's do the toe taps. Let's point, and let's tap the right toe down and bring it back up. And then tap the left toe down and bring it back up. Good. So tap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, abs are on, 2, and one more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Bring the knees up. Flex your feet. Keep the inner thighs and your knees together. And we're just going to go halfway down. If you start to feel the back arching, then just, be aware of that. Don't let the back overarch. So we're going to tap the heels down and bring the knees up. Good. Tap the heels down. Bring the knees up. Good. Keep the belly super strong here. Tap down and up. Good. Here's 5 and 4. Good. 3. Here's 2. And last one. Perfect. Hug the knees in. Just take a little stretch in the low back. Some deep breaths. Nice. And then we're going to take the knees, push them out again, keeping the shin somewhat parallel to the floor. Now we'll do the knee drops. Keep the inner thighs together and arms in a T, palms are down. I love this exercise. It's really good for the obliques, the waistline, and it's good for your back. So, but we just really need to, again, be modestly cautious, right, when we're dropping the knees. So draw the knees over to the right, your head to the left. We're only going a quarter of the way down and back to center. And then knees over to the left, head to the right. Good. Pull to center. Knees to the right, head to the left. Good. Pull to center. And now knees to the left, head to the right. Good. Pull to center. So knees to the right, pull to center. Now knees to the left. Good. Abs on, pull to center. Last two. Knees to the right, pull to center. And now knees to the left. Good. Pull to center. Now I'd like to do one more set. Let's just go ahead and flex the feet. Inner thighs together. Drop the knees to the right, head to the left. Good. Pull to center. And now to the left. Keep the shoulder blades really glued to your mat. So knees to the right, back to center. And to the left. Good job. To the center. Last three. Knees to the right and back to center. And knees to the left. Good. Back to center. Last time. And knees to the right. Now come back to center. Let's do a little yoga. So we'll take both knees. We're going to roll them off to the right. and dropping the knees down. Now some of you may choose to be a little more into the center of your mat, and then drop the knees down. Reach the left arm across the floor. Go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. And allow yourself to relax. Give yourself permission to let go. Breathing in and out through the nose. Very good. One more cleansing breath. And as you exhale out, I'm going to have you take this top leg, bring it back to the center, following by the bottom leg. So you bring your feet to the mat and you just move your hips over to the edge of the mat, opposite direction than what your knees are going to go. And then you just pick the knees up. And sometimes that might feel a little bit better than just moving from the center and dropping the knees so far down. It's a little easier. So now drop those knees. I'm holding the top right leg with my left hand, turning my head away from the bent knees, and then trying to soften into the stretch. Moving into the breath. Just feeling the rise and fall of the belly. And just one more inhalation. And as you exhale, let's take one knee at a time back up to the center. Now let's come into our crisscross. We're going to interlock our fingers, hands behind your head, have the thumbs along the ridge of your skull, right in that bony ridge. Elbows are going to stay wide, and get the low back, mid back really connected to the floor. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to scoop and lift up. Keep the belly really strong. Send the right elbow out to the left, towards the left, and let's switch. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Rest. Good job. Hug the knees in. And we're going to roll over to our right. And we're going to come up into a tabletop position. So go ahead and grab your blanket if you'd like. Let's have it for our knees. And I'd like to do a little cat-cow down dog. So just a little yoga flow. We're going to keep the toes curled under and get the shoulders over the wrists, spread the fingers wide. And we're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to round the back into the cat stretch. Now inhale into your cow. Now hold the cow position with the tail lifting and the chest, the sternum lifting. You push through the hands and come back into a down dog. And this feels so good on the back of the hamstrings and the calf. Now take another full breath. Come up onto your toes. Bend your knees and come back to our tabletop position. When you're coming down, you're coming slowly. And your abs are working, controlling the lowering of your heels. So let's do it again. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the back to cat stretch. Inhale, roll through the spine into your cow. Hold the cow position, but push the hips back towards your heels and up into your downward facing dog. Let the head relax and just kind of hang out. Now take another full breath. Come up onto your toes. Bend your knees with control. You're slowly bringing the knees down. And one more time. Come back to your neutral spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, round to cat stretch. Inhale into your cow. And hold. Exhale, push your hips back and all the way up into our down dog. And if you like, we can do a little pedaling here. Just alternating those heel digs, bending one knee, keeping the opposite leg straight, and bending and pressing the other heel down. We'll just do a couple more. Whew. And now we're going to bend both knees. Go ahead and slowly drop down. And let's uncurl the toes. Push back into our own version of child's pose. Let's take one more full breath. Lift your chest, your torso up into that table, coming into our pointer dog. So we're going to flex the feet, and it's also called a trunk stabilization. So everything's coming from the core center. You're going to send your left foot back and go ahead and press back into the heel. Maybe doing a little roll through the foot. So you press through the heel a little bit forward. And then pause here, engage into the abdominals and lift that right leg up. Reach the left arm out and hold. Just find your balance here in this table. Take another full breath and release your hand and knee down. Let's go to the left. So send the left leg behind you. Curl those toes under, really press back into the heel. And then if you want a little rock forward and back, you can kind of roll through the toes. Get a little more of the calf stretch. And then you're going to go ahead and pause here. Engage into the abdominals and lift that left leg up. Reach the right arm out. Good. And hold. Take another deep breath. And now release your hand and knee. So we're going to move side to side, and I like to connect this with the breath. So you're going to inhale to table. Exhale, right leg, left arm reach. Inhale to center. Left leg, right arm reach. Good, inhale to center. Right leg, left arm reach. Inhale to center. Good, left leg, right arm reach. Inhale to center. Good, 4 more. Right leg, left arm reach. Inhale to center. Left leg, right arm reach. Inhale to center. Last 2. Right leg, left arm reach. Inhale to center. And now left leg, right arm reach. Good. Come back to center. Now let's move into a little planking. This planking, we're going to come into a forearm plank. So you're going to bring your forearms down and just take a little measure, fold them, touch the elbows, and bring them back. Interlock your fingers. Now separate your shoulder blades. Think of that cow position. So you're separating them. And we're going to draw the belly in, send one leg out at a time. Good, drop the hips a little bit, but don't let the back sink. And let's take 3 deep breaths. Exhale it out. Good, breath in. Exhale it out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale it out. Good, go ahead and drop your hips. And now lift the chest up. Forearms down, spread the fingers wide and lift up through the chest, the sternum. And let the shoulders actually feel like they're sliding down a little bit away from your ears. So I'd like to come into a little bit of cobra. I'm going to have you slide your hands underneath your shoulders. It's going to be a little more yoga. You're going to keep your elbows tucked in and forehead to the floor. You're going to take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, keep the toes grounded and lift the head and shoulders, head and chest up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, slowly come down. Now, if you start to feel any tension in your back, then don't lift as high, all right? Don't lift high. Forehead to the mat, chin to the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in and lift. Take a deep breath here. Exhale and float the head to the other side so we get a nice stretch here in the neck. Inhale, forehead to the mat, chin to the chest. Exhale and lift. Good. Inhale, come down to the opposite side. Perfect. Forehead to the mat, chin to the chest. Inhale and lift. Exhale, slowly come down, chin to the opposite shoulder. Good, we've got 4 more. Relax your hips, forehead to the mat, chin to the chest. Take an inhale. Lifting. Good, exhale to the opposite side. Good, forehead to the mat, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift. Fill those lungs with air and exhale, slowly lower. Good, and we just have 1 more. Forehead to the mat, chin to the chest. Take an inhale. Press through the hands and lift. Good, inhale, come down to the opposite side. Good, slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Flex your feet and push up. And let's stretch your back. So bring the knees really wide, the big toes are touching. And drop your heels, drop your hips to your heels and send your arms out to the edge, towards the edge of the mat. And just take a moment to stretch out your back, your hips. Take some deep belly breaths. Let's go ahead and walk your hands up. We're going to go into side leg lifts and a spinal twist, but we're going to come down to the side of our hip. Stretch that arm out and release your head to the floor. Knees can will come up a little more even, and I'm going to have you flex your feet. Let's go ahead and send that top leg out. And let's keep the foot flexed. We won't do that many. We'll do a couple because we're running out of time actually. But let's go ahead and point and lift and flex and lower. Good. Here's 7 and release. Good. 6 and flex. Here's 5, flex and lower. Good. Here's 3, flex and lower. 2, flex and lower, and 1 more. Let's do last set, 1 more set. So here's 8, flex and lower, 7, flex and lower. Doesn't have to be high. Here's 6, flex and lower, 5, flex and lower. Good. 4, flex and lower. Here's 3, flex and lower, 2, flex and lower, and 1, flex and lower. Bend the knee, and let's do a little bicycle. So the bicycle, you lift the knee up just a little bit, and you kick the leg forward, swing the leg back, you kick the heel up towards your buttocks, and the knee comes back to the opposite knee. So kick forward, back, and around. Here's 6. And 5. Here's 4, kick the heel up. 3. Here's 2. And 1. Good. Then you push the foot back, circle it around, bend the knee. Good. Push back, circle around, bend the knee. Here's 6. Good. It's a little brain teaser. Here's 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend the knee and relax that leg. Bring both arms forward and let's get a little spinal twist. So take an inhale. Let's just reach the arm back. And it's a little different from our yoga twist here. It's a little more focused on the upper back, the chest. So take 3 breaths. Very good. One more big deep breath. And we're going to draw the back hand forward, back to the hands together. Use this top hand to push up. And we'll move to the other side. All right, so we're going to bring the knees up. I'm going to go ahead and prop here, my head up. It's not going to be for everybody. And we're going to take the leg, the top leg out. Very good. So we are going to point and lift, flex and lower. So here's 7, 6, good, 5, 4, 3, here's 2, and 1, here's 8, and flex, 7, and flex, good, 6, and flex, 5, and flex, good, 4, and flex, here's 3, 2, and 1, good, and rest. Now you're going to bring both knees up and together. We're going to flex the feet, bicycle it out. So you're going to kick the foot out, send it back, bend the knee so it comes up towards the buttocks and it comes back in. So kick forward, swing back, knee bent, and forward. And then you just kind of make it into this like smooth circular motion. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you kick the foot back, swing it forward and bend the knee. So kick the foot back, forward. Good, 6. I haven't done these in a while, so I have to think. Here's 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Rest. Let's come into that spinal twist. So I'd like you to lay down onto your side. I know that I can really do that. And you're going to take both arms together. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to reach back and push up. Come into an easy cross-legged position. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Again, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to namaste. And one more time, hands to the floor. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Take a small bow of your chin. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here and practicing Pilates and a little yoga with me. Namaste.